Imagine a mind that does not merely hear music, but perceives it as a vibrant, kaleidoscopic spectrum of colors, a synesthetic genius who transformed the sonic landscape of an entire generation before pivoting to conquer the global fashion runways and redefine modern luxury. He is a man who engineered the definitive sound of the early 2000s, crafted an anthem of pure joy that united the globe, and ultimately ascended to the highest echelons of Parisian haute couture, all while maintaining an aura of ageless, boundless optimism. This is the extraordinary reality of a creative polymath who refused to be confined by the traditional boundaries of genre, industry, or expectation. His journey from the quiet, coastal suburbs of Virginia to the absolute zenith of global pop culture and high fashion is a masterclass in relentless curiosity, proving that true innovation lies at the intersection of music, art, and unapologetic self-expression. To understand his legacy is to understand the very DNA of 21st century cool, a cultural revolution orchestrated by a visionary who treats the entire world as his personal canvas. The genesis of this unparalleled creative empire began in the spring of 1973 in Virginia Beach, a coastal city far removed from the glittering, high-pressure epicenters of the global music industry. Raised in a middle-class, deeply supportive family, his childhood was steeped in the rich, diverse musical traditions of the American South, seamlessly blended with the futuristic sounds of science fiction and the rhythmic, driving pulse of hip-hop. His father was a handyman and a musician, instilling in him a profound respect for craftsmanship, the mechanical beauty of sound, and the importance of hard work. However, the true catalyst for his future dominance arrived when he was just a young teenager attending a local music camp. It was here that he crossed paths with Chad Hugo, a fellow musical prodigy with a similarly eccentric and expansive vision. The two instantly recognized a shared, almost telepathic understanding of rhythm, melody, and sonic texture. They began spending countless hours in makeshift home studios, experimenting with drum machines, synthesizers, and 4-track recorders. This intense, isolated collaboration forged a unique sonic palette that was entirely detached from the prevailing trends of the era, laying the crucial groundwork for a revolutionary approach to music production. The transition from local Virginia Beach prodigies to the undisputed kingmakers of the global music industry occurred when the duo caught the attention of the legendary producer Teddy Riley. Under Riley's mentorship, the pair, soon to be known globally as the Neptunes, began to refine their craft, stripping away the heavy, sample-laden aesthetics of 90s hip-hop and replacing it with a sparse, futuristic, and highly percussive sound. They utilized unconventional instruments, quirky sound effects, and minimalist bass lines to create a sonic signature that was instantly recognizable and entirely their own. By the turn of the millennium, their production stamp was absolutely everywhere. They crafted massive, era-defining hits for a staggering array of artists, seamlessly crossing genre boundaries to produce chart-topping anthems for pop princesses, rap legends, and rhythm and blues icons alike. Their innovative approach completely reshaped the sonic landscape of popular music, making their signature crisp, synthetic beats the absolute gold standard for mainstream success. They were no longer just producers, they were the undisputed architects of the modern pop sound, dictating the auditory trends of a new millennium. Despite their massive, industry-altering success behind the boards, he possessed an insatiable drive to perform and express his own distinct artistic vision. Alongside Chad Hugo and a rotating cast of talented collaborators, he formed the rock and hip-hop fusion band Nerd. This project was a deliberate, highly calculated departure from the polished, radio-friendly hits he was crafting for other major label artists. It was raw, aggressive, and deeply experimental, allowing him to explore the heavier, more distorted edges of his musical imagination. The band served as a crucial creative outlet, proving that his talents extended far beyond crafting infectious pop hooks and commercial jingles. It demonstrated a profound understanding of rock instrumentation, punk energy, and alternative culture. This willingness to embrace the unconventional and the gritty ensured that he was never viewed as merely a commercial hitmaker, but as a deeply respected, multifaceted artist who commanded the genuine respect of both mainstream audiences and underground musical purists. The evolution from a behind-the-scenes mastermind to a global, front-and-center superstar reached its absolute zenith in the early 2010s. His highly anticipated collaboration with the pioneering electronic duo Daft Punk on a massively infectious, disco-infused track introduced his soaring, flawless falsetto vocals to a massive global audience, reminding the world of his sheer vocal prowess and undeniable charisma. However, it was his second solo album that catapulted him into the stratosphere of unprecedented, inescapable global fame. Driven by a singular, relentlessly upbeat anthem dedicated to the pure, unadulterated feeling of joy, the album became a monumental cultural phenomenon. The accompanying music video, a continuous, meticulously choreographed single take featuring hundreds of people dancing in various locations, broke viewing records and became a universal symbol of positivity. He had successfully transcended the boundaries of music, creating a moment of collective global euphoria. He was no longer just a hitmaker, he was a cultural icon, a beacon of optimism in an increasingly fractured and cynical world. Parallel to his musical dominance, he was quietly orchestrating a massive revolution in the fashion industry. Long before the concept of streetwear merging with high fashion became a multi-billion-dollar global trend, he was laying the foundational bricks. In the early 2000s, he co-founded a pioneering streetwear brand that blended Japanese anime aesthetics, skate culture, and high-end luxury. The brand was revolutionary, introducing the concept of limited drops, exclusive collaborations, and a lifestyle-centric approach to clothing that completely disrupted the traditional retail model. He understood intuitively that fashion was not just about garments, it was about identity, community, and cultural signaling. His personal style, characterized by oversized sunglasses, vibrant colors, unconventional hats, and a fearless mixing of patterns, became as influential as his music. He proved that a black artist from Virginia could dictate global fashion trends, challenging the rigid, exclusionary norms of the traditional fashion establishment and paving the way for a new generation of diverse, boundary-pushing creatives. The ultimate validation of his fashion vision arrived when he was appointed as the men's creative director for one of the most prestigious, historic luxury houses in the world. This monumental appointment shattered the glass ceiling of the European fashion elite, placing a hip-hop producer and streetwear pioneer at the helm of a legacy brand with deep historical roots. His debut collections were a masterful synthesis of his rich cultural heritage, his love for vibrant craftsmanship, and the timeless elegance of the historic house. He transformed the runway shows into spectacular, emotionally resonant cultural events, blending live musical performances, intricate textile innovations, and profound storytelling. He approached fashion with the same meticulous attention to detail and boundless imagination that he applied to music production. By elevating streetwear sensibilities to the highest echelons of haute couture, he permanently blurred the lines between the two worlds, redefining what modern luxury means in the 21st century, and cementing his status as a true visionary in the realm of global design. Beyond the recording studios and the fashion runways, his commitment to uplifting his community and empowering the next generation of creatives is a cornerstone of his enduring legacy. He established a comprehensive initiative dedicated to supporting Black entrepreneurs, inventors, and designers, providing them with the crucial mentorship, resources, and funding needed to scale their businesses and compete on a global stage. He understands firsthand the systemic barriers that marginalized creators face, and he uses his immense platform and financial resources to actively dismantle those obstacles. Furthermore, his dedication to education and the arts is evident in his ongoing support for programs that bring music and creative training to underserved youth. He views creativity not as a luxury, but as a fundamental human right and a vital tool for social mobility. His philanthropic efforts are deeply personal, rooted in a profound desire to ensure that the next generation of innovators has the opportunity to dream as boldly and build as successfully as he did. Perhaps the most fascinating aspect of his public persona is his seemingly defied relationship with time and aging. For over 2 decades, he has maintained an aura of ageless, boundless energy, a phenomenon that has captivated the public and sparked endless fascination across global media. He attributes this remarkable preservation not just to genetics, but to a deeply ingrained philosophy of radical optimism, mindfulness, and a relentless curiosity about the world. He approaches life with the wide-eyed wonder of a child, constantly seeking new knowledge, exploring new cultures, and embracing new perspectives. This positive, forward-looking mindset not only fuels his incredible creative output, but also serves as a powerful antidote to the cynicism that often pervades the modern world. He has become a living symbol of joy, a constant reminder that maintaining a positive, open heart, and a curious mind is the ultimate key to both personal fulfillment and professional longevity. The legacy of this extraordinary polymath is a profound testament to the boundless possibilities of the human imagination. He took the rhythmic pulses of his Virginia Beach childhood and transformed them into the definitive sound of a generation. He took the rebellious, grassroots energy of street culture and elevated it to the highest rungs of global luxury. He took the universal human desire for joy and encapsulated it in an anthem that united the globe in shared celebration. His journey is a masterclass in the power of authenticity, proving that true success comes not from conforming to existing paradigms, but from boldly creating new ones. From the incisors of his teenage bedroom to the historic, hallowed ateliers of Paris, his life is a continuous, vibrant celebration of creativity, resilience, and the unyielding pursuit of happiness. He is not merely a participant in the cultural zeitgeist, he is its chief architect, a visionary who has forever altered the landscape of music, fashion, and global culture, leaving behind a legacy of joy and innovation that will resonate for generations to come.